The first record went out of sync, so we have Lionheart taking the first win. We're just gonna go straight into the second game. Unfortunately, it is what it is. That's why if you don't catch them live, this can happen. This game still has its issues, and there's nothing we can do about that. So welcome everyone. So this is the game 2 between Loppy and Lionheart. The first game unfortunately went out of sync, so you do not have any way to actually see what happened down there. Lionheart took the win with Sweden versus Ottomans. However, onto the second match now, we have a Portuguese mirror into this beautiful map, which is the Low Countries. And as you can see here, we have a lot of water. We have this big peninsula in the middle, and there's a lot of water gameplay. There's a lot of things you can do here into this map. We do have ports on both sides, so it's going to be very interesting to see from these players. We have Lionheart on the color green playing on here on the west side of the map with the Explorer Johnny Depp with the Jagunço. See, that's like Jagunço. It must be something Portuguese as well, but for us Brazilians, it's people from the northern side where they have like a very dry area. They have those kind of like, it's kind of countryside with that kind of head there. They take care of like cattle and shit like that. So it must be something as well for the Portuguese. It must be something maybe slightly different. We do have though on the other side of the map, Loppy playing on the color blue. Let's see. He has the crab god Jagunço skin, so both of the same skins over here. The crab god, you know, the crab god loves his Portuguese, so it's probably like the mention to crab god just there. And yeah, nice treasure pickup for Loppy of 50 coin as well. So that's Loppy's deck. Is going for Schooner's Age 1. Improve the warships in Age 2, King Sand. There is also the frigate. Also Grape Shot. We haven't seen Grape Shot yet being used into this Revolt tournament yet, so it'll be very nice to see Grape Shot and maybe actually see some organ guns kind of build. But he doesn't have 5 organs, so it might not be worth enough. It's only for the organ guns, so this is not going to be something that might be, unless he actually decides to make organ guns himself. So you're going to have some sort of economy to do that. Let's see how he's going to actually deal with that. There's a nice 50 wood treasure. He's going for it as well. Lionheart, on the other hand, went for schooners also. Aging up with a 12. These are the 12-20 villagers finally getting the age up with the quartermaster. And looking for treasures. Let's see how much experience. I think they're both quite similar. The only difference so far is that Loppy age up with 1 extra villager. There we go. The first dock being made here by Loppy. There it is. Same goes for Lionheart. Also have a market here for Lionheart. And getting the wood upgrade gang saw coming through. We got a 4-7 macro here for Lion, and he's getting the 50 experience. And Loppy is not going to leave it behind. He's going to go for 30 food himself. No market for Loppy. He's not going for any market. Just when I say it, he decides to build one. Still saving his shipments. You can see that the shipment curve is really rough. There's no many space to build buildings into this little island, so you gotta really conserve the space and really think ahead where you're gonna put your buildings. Here has a defensive town center, which is very nice for the water. Second dock coming through. Now you're gonna have the age up, follow through by the 700 wood. We do have the 400 wood on the floor. His village is already collecting it. And how many? We have 15 villagers total against 15 on the other side. Even though Loppy age up with one extra villager, Lionheart already surpassed the villager because of the more water gameplay he has. We have 2 boats over here against the 3 boats over there. The second dock probably also with the economy with the gang so does help. Now he's actually making 2 villagers at a time, and the
Hello,
second
Caverna.
concenter
Sorry
is
to
still not up there.
jump in.
Hey, Pickup, welcome. We're just
Yeah,
throughout the
I just joined.
the game. So let me share the screen to you. Just give me a sec.
Oh yeah, sweet.
So welcome, Pickup. So we're
Yeah, I'm
having
sorry
here.
to be a little bit late. Yeah.
We're having here a
Start. My
mirror
bad.
match between Loppy and Lionheart onto the lower countries. This is the first game went out of sync, and we're jumping straight into game 2 between these two guys.
Oh yeah, a mirror match. That sounds interesting. What are the villager? You were already talking about the villager count, so you mentioned that Lionheart is already ahead. Oh yeah, because he probably started with 2 dogs, right?
Yeah, he did the dogs slightly earlier. He's on eight fishing boats here with 14 villagers, where Lop has only 8 and 16 villagers. Even though Loppy aged up actually with 1 extra villager, but that kind of delayed a little bit his age up, and then possibly maybe the market was a bit later as well. I don't know.
I see.
Just slightly ahead Lionheart is, but score wise they're at the same. So look at this, a third dog being produced.
Third dog.
Wow, third dog being made by Lionheart. Really, really gonna have on water.
I think he's going to be relying on the water after he revolts, probably as an eco, as an eco. So he probably might invest some water cards, like some water war ships in it, to produce more units and be ahead in that kind of way.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's really hard to keep track. He's not going for guild nets, so he's gonna actually get improvement gather rates for these 14 boats that he has. I think we're gonna leave the fog of war, so it'll be easy to everybody to see what we're looking at. So there you go, 14 as well here on this side. Neck to neck, these guys. We can see also a church being dropped by Loppy, and guild nets as well.
More XP. And does Lion have a church? Oh, a second mill. He is also taken.
No, Lionheart does not have a church, but he has a third dog.
Yeah, he does.
So you see that he has 3 villages ahead already.
Yeah, but if you look at it, Loppy has already grabbed his second mill, so that's another villager for him.
Another villager, that's very true.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see an age up here from Loppy. He already sent 700 wood, 700 coin. And we do have the resources to age up. We're aging up with the Exile Prince, so we're gonna age up in fast here. Where Lionheart is not even close. The coin hasn't arrived just yet, because he went for rendering plant, which is got the gather rate for fish and whale is 30% for the boats here. So you can see now they gather 1.17 in comparison to these guys that only gather at 77. That's a massive difference. I mean, what a card. Yeah, but it will age up later, and let's see what Lop does with the temple. And this might take control of this native outpost here. Let's see how many boats. 28 boats.
Damn.
19. That's quite. Yeah, that extra dock is really paying out now.
Yeah, especially with the rendering plan. Damn, his economy is booming.
Yeah, and the faster he takes the water on his side, then the faster he'll be able to take the water onto the other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And denying all the economy from the other side as well. So there is also that. You don't want to overdo as well in the water and actually end up having to destroy all these boats, because at some point they're going to become useless, right?
Yeah, but, exactly.
There is a good number you should aim for, not to overdo it, especially if you for whales here. Yeah, so you're gonna be 4 per whale. Is that it? 16?
Yeah, 4 per whale.
Yeah, so you probably don't want to go over twice as many at least. You know, it's just there's quite a lot already. Like we haven't seen such a big boom. There's 33 boats. We haven't seen this kind of a boom before. So look at the food income, and he has no villages on food. Like there is one here. But pretty cool to see. That's the biggest movement so far we have seen. And
Look at the
here
card
comes
he's
the
sending, yeah.
improve the warships. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, actually, am I going here for this mill? Nice town center placement here from Loppy, securing the mill for the rest of the game so his explorer can actually leave the area and actually move, roam around. Really nice. Okay, sorry. Loppy. Loppy's on 23 bolts, so he has 10 less bolts. But they do not have all those upgrades. I think the rendering plant is really paying off. That card
Definitely.
is going to be one of the biggest difference between these two so far. The Tycoon aging up with the 1,000 coin. I already have the church there. So extra experience as well. So the experience curve might be slightly better. And also you're going to be able to get the... He needs to mine some coin now because he will want to have the what's the word in it? Mercantilism, right?
Mercantilism, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, mercantilism. And look at the side on Lionheart. Look at the fish side on the water here. He's already almost taken all of the fish on his side, and
Yeah.
all of the fish are gonna be idled in the matter of what, 2-3 minutes.
Well, he's gonna start taking all this fish here, and then possibly in 3 minutes you'll be able to take the whales as well. And we do have. There we go.
Loppy
Where's
should
the?
put 4 of his ships on the whale already, so the Lionheart is not gonna be able to take it from him.
Now we have a half map rule, but
Oh,
you're
okay.
supposed to, but because all the fish on his side is already extinguished, and then it's kind of fair game. He goes to the other side, but it shouldn't really start on the other side to try to take your opponent's side.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But this is kind of fair because he's just migrating over. He's not really taking the resources from Loppy in that way. There we go. Loppy sending the first factory, getting some ups here for coverings. Oh, I like to see that early on. We have 2 shipments because we already sent mercantilism from the church. Let's just keep on track what these guys are doing. They look at this. Triple
Look at
Rex.
the economy, man.
Triple Rex. Triple Rex. Doing musketeers, mercantilism coming through. A church shipment. He also has Nossa Senhora da Conceição, which ships a mighty battleship from the Portuguese. And this battleship can now heal other ships. Wow. That's so cool. I wonder if
But
he's...
I believe it's one
Actually,
of the worst battleships. As in, like, if you're taking into account the special ability, I think the other
no,
abilities are better a little bit.
don't worry about it. So the factory, very exposed on water, very dangerous. It's still dangerous. What else would you put it though, right? Here? Possibly?
Probably.
And that's what I was saying. Like, you gotta be careful where you put these things. If you put this house here, now you cannot make your factory will be in a very good place here. Like,
But he has 2 TCs there, so it wouldn't be
that's
especially. I
easy.
mean,
Yeah.
the 2 TCs, almost the third one, I think it would be in range as well. So depends.
Right.
And I think he's since he went so heavy on the water, I expect him to build maybe a couple ships or even to send the mighty battleship.
Go for your steam power first. But he's sending 2 heavies instead of factories. Interesting. Loppy, on the other hand, has already 2 factories, both producing the heavies. And he's going for musks also.
Oh, musketeer upgrade for him.
It's gonna be a musk fight here. We do have the town center from Lionheart just waiting the next minute, so to put like a very toxic and very clever indeed town center into the end of the peninsula there. Be able to snipe and help with the defense because town centers they shoot navy without having any villagers inside, if you're wondering. So this is a very clever idea. I really like that. And he's actually respecting the half map, putting his town center just there. Managed to take a mule here into that way. And let's see, he has a shipment here as well. This is Loppy's, by the way. Loppy's... Oh, he sent Gunpowder Infantry Combat that increases his musketeers 50% hit points in attack. All actions damage. That's the only 23
Look at the score on
bolts.
Loppy. Look at the score on Loppy. He's already 4,000 score ahead. I wonder.
22 heavies.
Oh,
Lionheart.
he did send the mighty battleship. Look where it spawned. Look at the beauty on the map. Look at the most beautiful ship.
Is that the Nossa Senhora or the other one?
No, that's the
Padre
Senora.
Eterno.
That's the one. It heals. You see, ship repair 25 healing per second.
So it says Padre Eterno. I don't know why. Instead
Oh,
of Nossa Senhora.
I think it's just the name of the ship now. I don't think that it makes
Probably.
the same.
That's the name of the ship instead of the name of the card.
The card, yeah.
And look at this. You also have the Ironclads. Ironclads on the other side. They both went for... This is Romania or Colombia?
Colombia,
Colombia,
I think.
right?
Yeah, Colombia.
Colombia, because of the symbol in the middle. And the Ironclads fight started. The town center is being built here from Lionheart as well. It's really gonna help. That big battleship is also healing these Ironclads. Let's see how much did they get healed by.
I think he has to be
idling.
I think the ship has to be idling.
I think so too.
The mighty battleship.
He's gonna take here Ironclad right away. And Loppy is making a move here down south with 86 musketeers. What do we have here from Lionheart? We're gonna go back to the water very quickly. We have 95 plus heavies being shipped back and forth, and Lionheart shipping more ironclads. So look at this. Now this is gonna secure the water with no problem. That's gonna be really, really huge for Lionheart. Securing water, taking water control. Loppy instead must have sent something else. I think he sent Colombian army to enable Imperial upgrades with gunpowder units in your barracks to be researching greatly reduced costs. So these guys are Imperial Independence Guard, where Lionheart's called just Independence Guard, so they're not Imperial
Look
just
at the
yet.
difference in damage. 24 more damage from the Imperial Musketeers.
31, 55, 360 HP, 203. So this is a goal time for Loppy right now. He needs to engage now before Lionheart gets to send that card himself. Since he lost water already, so that's the best time to attack. We also have some covering Royale on the field, 2 of them. We also have superior amounts of coverage for Lionheart. That's very unfortunately. He has to take a fight into the Lion's Den, and we're gonna about to start right now. It's really gonna be important. Look at what they're gonna do with this military, how they're gonna fight this.
Well, they're gonna micro it as well. That's also the important
especially
part.
when it comes to artillery fights. Already losing the heavies for the coverage. The coverage have even shot a single shot yet. Very well positioned to right into base because he has vision with the houses as well. It really, really helps the defensive power from Lionheart. Lionheart now getting the covering Royale. Oh, he's losing the covering fight, and more coverings on the other side. He's managed to snipe another heavy, but he's gonna lose 4 coverings. There's a lot of resources invested there. Lionheart is approaching, taking down the middle. More reinforcements coming through in the middle, but they're not assembled just yet. Heavies. They're not unpacked. And like he needs to make use of this Imperial. He needs to fight. I think Loppy just has to fight. No matter what, just make damage to the musketeers with the heavies and just go in, but he's being forced back down because he's scared of the coverings. I think he just has to take the fight. He just has to realize that his musketeers are superior right now. And he took so many of the coverings.
Doesn't Lion have the upgrade now on the musketeers?
Lion, no. He has not. He hasn't sent that yet. That is a free card too. What is that one? His Navy replaces caravels and improves loops and allow Imperial Age dock upgrade to be researched. Loppy, yeah, he has those boats. They're not doing anything right now. Lionheart has secured all the whales, so he's pretty happy with that. And he deleted all the extra boats apart from that guy there. And here comes the
Oh, God
reinforcement
damn it.
ironclads. This is so powerful, man. This is so scary. What do you do now as Loppy? You're gonna be bombarded in all sides, in
God
front,
damn it.
back and forth.
He needs culverins. He needs like 8 culverins, and then he can do something. But I think he's only going to be producing heavies.
So he's making villagers.
I
He
think he
has
sent the card. He sent
no
the
the
card.
citizenship.
No, he hasn't. Okay, that's
Uh,
interesting.
I don't know. There must be another card.
Oh no, you're on Lionheart's
Oh, my bad. Yeah,
point of view.
this is Loppy.
The Loppy sent the 6 villagers, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Thank
And
you.
you can rebuild them now again.
It's gonna take a lot of time, a lot of resources that he doesn't have. And also losing his town center for the Padre Eterno, the Nossa Senhora da Conceição battleship. And it's just like, it's not committing enough for me. Like, he has a big mess of these heavies as well, but it's being forced to retreat. Even though he had the superior units. I would, to be honest with you, I would have taken the fight when I had the chance. But now it becomes very complicated because the ironclads like took a lot of infrastructure here. Now this other battleship is also taking town centers in the process, and now he has to do with this ironclads. I think he's in a pickle situation for Loppy here. He does have the villages though. He's growing back his economy very, very slowly. But he already has 16 villagers, which is gonna allow him to actually keep on making more units, especially culverins that he's gonna need so much. He already has 600 wood, so he needs to mine that coin to actually make some culverins. The heavies are almost taking down that boat, and he's gonna go back and be able to heal up.
I think the problem is here that the villagers now can coin as well. So I think he has to be paying coin in order to build those villagers. When you send that card. If you look at the card, I think it's... Oh, damn.
That was two heavies, man. And the thing is, Loppy is like constantly making more heavy cannons. He can actually put them into wood or in coin and actually make the coverage that he so desperately needs, instead of actually trying to make more and more heavies. And at this point, I think factories on something else would be better for him. He needs coverings. And he needs to take something with the water. Let's see what Lionheart is up to. Lionheart also making heavies. He has 6 of them. And finally sends citizenship. Yep. But he already has 3 coverings. He still has... Oh, look at the coin that he has. And you see, as soon as he gets citizenship, you'll be able to put them onto wood. And then he's sorted. Also, he's on a 200 pop. And there we go. He's finally deleted that boat that was taking the extra space. He realizes that he was... There's another idol. Oh, the idols are actually the villagers right now. Look at that coin intake incoming. So you just have to now... Does he have a foundry though? It does. Yeah. Stick coverings. What is it? Where are the foundry though?
Can't see destroyed. I think Loppy destroyed the foundry now.
It was a bit more forward than or there here.
It was to the left on the near the barracks.
Is he even Lop 200 pop? He is as well. So both of these guys 200 pop. We finally got those calves from those villagers. He's on 18 villagers. He needs space, and it's gonna get capped here with his artillery, and he's not gonna be able to make.
After he loses some units and those heavies pop, he should put it on some resources.
Correct. I think he just should have put it even earlier.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Both of these guys, so that I have stopped doing absolutely nothing from Lion too. I think you're gonna have engagement anyways. Both want to fight. They both want 200 pop. We do have a 4,000 score lead for Lionheart though on the color green. Loppy coming through. These units are in the... They're still not upgraded from Lion though.
Which is good for Lop. I think if Lop has a good artillery micro, he might win this battle. He has so many heavy cannons.
He just has to come forward with this, because Lionheart is gonna shoot his musks, but he's trying to be too conservative with his artillery. And look at it, he's gonna have a massive volley from Lionheart coming through the heavy cannons, because they are actually in position. But I like that he's actually pushing forward this, even though they are not assembled. You can have a pull trick here and put them
Oh
in the
god
back.
damn it!
And he's gonna have a nice volleyball. Like, look at that! My god! That's insane. God damn it, it's a nice comeback volley from Hion as well. And then he's... Oh, that's not good for Loppy because he went forward when his musketeers went back. And that's a very good volley. But look at this ironclads on the back line, taking down the artillery, taking down the coverings as well. I mean, the value of water for Lionheart is just too big for Loppy to take.
Oh, and I
Oh
see
my
some
gosh.
raiding party of green inside Loppy's base. Some
And
raids coming from Lionheart.
oh boy, that's something I have missed that. How did he do that?
He has
Both
the natives.
Nats? Oh,
Yeah.
that's huge. And you can see the Lionheart is stacking 3 shipments right now. He just doesn't know what to do with his resources. And the Musketeers actually will be able to take those. Has he gone summon Loppy's villagers though? He's on 28 villagers, man. He's coming back to the game. Thanks for the follower, Colonel. Welcome. Look at Loppy, man. He's on 30 villagers right now. Let's see Lionheart. Lionheart. He's on 9
Oh,
villagers.
he sent the fort as well. That's so toxic.
16. He said what?
He sent the fort as well, which is super toxic. He just placed it in front of his base as well.
This card?
I thought, yeah, he sent
It's not
the
allowed.
one, isn't it? You cannot send it even once.
No.
Oh well, that's a pickle then, because it was just built.
Yeah, that's not allowed at all. Well, we're gonna have to call it out as it is. We're not supposed to send infinite for shipments. A big mistake from my heart here. What's he sending though? He hasn't sent this card just yet.
No,
He doesn't have Musk anymore, does
I think
he?
he probably forgotten about it. Maybe.
He doesn't even have... look at that, he's sending the coverings. He's gonna be able to send his artillery into the ironclads, and I think he wants to go for the factories. And once he get the factories, and Loppy is dead. He's completely dead.
I mean, he has villagers. He can still build
He's sending
villagers.
16 musketeers back and forth. Look at this. And the boats will be able to defend his artillery push anyway. And Loppy is gonna have to push back, right? But he's gonna face a freaking fort, which was not allowed at all. And I think he's gonna actually stop at the fort. You'll see that's gonna be really, really sad for him. Let's see what's gonna happen. It's a rule because of the slow pitch made the rule. You're not allowed to send. You have to read the rules before you play the game, man. In theory, if Loppy wants to replay this, he can. There's a lot of money involved in the tournament. You should be a part of the rules. Even though I think at this point the game is already lost, the fort didn't do any damage, so I'm not gonna call it out as much. But it's a big misplay Lion there. Even though he's lost the factories, now he's coming back to his base. I don't know how he's gonna be able to deal with the ironclads though. It's just so much damage these guys do. They have 143 damage with 1 area damage as well. And his base completely demolished. He's losing the artillery foundry. Let's see Loppy's resources now. Yeah, losing water on this map is really hurts. Yeah, Loppy's gonna be able to deal with his artillery possibly. But the heavy is gonna do so much damage to these musketeers as well. And look at they're weakening this military here from Loppy. And if you go to this
was it
side, you
right
actually
there?
find the ironclad. So there is no running away from this.
There's no escape.
Oof.
The mighty battleship was a big brain shipment to send before revolting. I think this has just won him the game, honestly, from the start.
This boat?
The mighty battleship, yeah.
Yeah,
That
look,
was
he's
big
completely
brain to
healed
send.
already as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's Loppy's gonna do now? Apart from resigning. Yeah, but fortunately, Lionheart, the fort did not do any damage to Loppy, so it was nice to see that actually it wasn't a problem. You can send forts, you can make ports, you just cannot send any infinite. If you have like this symbol here, that is an infinite symbol, so you cannot use it.